much do you know about Indian Prime Minister?
What?
How much do you know about Indian Prime Minister, Indian PM?
Ah, okay, I got it. For India Premier, it's Modi. Yeah,
It's, yeah,
I got it from the medias, from
yeah.
uh, the website. I think he's cool because of his white stomach.
White beard.
Yeah, I think he's cool because of his stomachs, and I think he's cool because of his ambition to compete with Chinese. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
this prime minister always encouraged Indian people to compete with China because they think, both China and India are big countries. We have almost the same number of populations.
yeah,
So we almost have almost the same amount of areas. Maybe China is much bigger than India from
exactly.
Korea. Yeah.
Exactly. In every area, not only in population, you also in a area. You have bigger land than India.
So
Yeah.
Modi always try its people to study and to work hard to compete China, and I think this guy is encouraging because of his role as a premier. I
Uh,
don't know more about his administration and his his idea uh, of the rule of the country because I don't know about politics. So a lot of time I see him running for primary in public. Even in this COVID-19, Premier Modi is preparing for his election.
in general, what do Chinese people
Mm,
have perception about Indians?
okay,
What they
this
what they think in general?
yeah, they are both positive influence and negative influence. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what is your perspective? Do
I
you
just, I just, I
like?
just, I just want to listen you what you feel, what you feel there, what people talk about India.
Yeah, when Chinese people talk about India, I think they have an impression about India's smart people because I think they consider India guys are smart, and also they consider India's innovation and creation
Yeah.
because the technology, the medicine, and also, a lot of people think that India guys have good command of mathematics and
Mm-hmm.
especially IT technologies. Uh,
IT.
yeah, a lot of famous entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley are from Indians, so they consider English guys are good at technologies, ITs, and management. Also, people when they watch Bollywood,
Yeah.
they consider those those
Chammak Challo.
yeah,
It's a song.
a lot of songs in
Yeah.
the movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are a lot of songs in Indian movies. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know very well, some movies of Amir Khan really do great business in China. Even, if you compare to what that movie did in India, that movie did better, much better in China.
Mm. Yeah. Also, people have a common sense about India food like curry, and also
Curry,
they respect cattle. Yeah, they consider cattle as their uh, gods.
mother. We
Yeah,
say mother.
mother. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is a very positive sides of the people considered Indians, but for negative sides, I think because of the media and the vacation or the culture. First is about the poverty, and a lot of Indian farmers are still in poor conditions, the
yeah.
poor living conditions, and the very poor environment.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true. That's true.
yeah,
That's fact. That's not a fake news. That's true because I know, huge mass of people, especially the farmer, they are in very, bad conditions.
yeah,
They don't have a great resource of income. So
yeah.
yeah, it's a true.
Another thing is about the women and children. They consider their rights are not guaranteed by your government, especially for women and children. A lot of slums, they treat children as beggars, sometimes the criminals happen there regularly about
Mm-hmm.
the women's rights. For example, the rapes uh, and the rallies against the rapes, you know,
Yeah.
it's a uh, very important step about against this kind of criminals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do agree. We had some incident in our capital in New Delhi, kind of
yeah,
rapes. But
those,
I believe that government is doing very great. But sometimes some private people, some private people who are beneficiary of this slum, and they use small kids, to behalf of their benefit. They just want to use those children. So sometimes it's not about government. Sometimes yeah, definitely it's a responsibility of government. Government should government must care of all these things. But yeah, I do agree with you. We have this kind of incident here,
yeah.
and we need to work on that. It's not like I'm not gonna say we don't have any problem. Whatever you are saying that it's wrong or
Most
right.
any country has their problem. And
Exactly. Yeah.
another impression is about Indian people. They use hand to to use to use food without
Yeah.
without using the chopsticks or spoons. They just use hand to
And
feed their mouths. So it's a different style. And a lot
exactly.
of Chinese they don't accept sometimes. They may find it difficult to. Yeah, in China we also use sometimes we use our hand, but it's most of the time we use chopsticks or
Oh,
spoons.
yeah.
Yeah, it is become more hygiene. Yes, sometimes. Yeah,
Exactly. So
but it's
actually,
not. It's maybe because of your religions or your customs. I don't know. So
yeah, it's Sam. Let me tell you, it's not about religion culture. Actually, we have that kind of food culture here. You can't eat with a spoon or fork. If I'll give you Sam, uh, let's have Indian food. You can't with the spoon and using fork. So you have to use your hand. It's mandatory.
the story behind this scene. Why do you use your hand to directly get the food to feed your mouth? Why don't you choose some tools like a fork or spoons?
Okay, so let me tell you a scientific reason. Maybe many guys they relate to with religion or maybe something culture. So first thing is I have told you it's about we have that kind of food. You can't eat with the spoon and fork. You must use your hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is a first reason, and second reason is there is a very huge scientific reason behind this. Like people say here in India, when you use your hand, so you get idea about temperature, what temperature your food has.
okay, I
So,
got
so
it.
the moment you touch your food, your senses of your nerves just send a signal to your digestive system, your
Okay,
digestive system,
okay.
and your digestive system start from your tongue. It's not
Oh,
like your digestive system only in your stomach. So your
mm,
digestive system in your tongue, in your thought, in your stomach. So when you touch your food, when you get to know that what is temperature of this food, so your digestive system, your tongue get kind of information. Oh, I'm going to eat this food, and this food has this kind of temperature. This but 20-degree temperature, 15-degree temperature. This food is not hot or cold. So you get this kind of information, and that time, the moment you touch, that moment your digestive system be ready. Okay, I'm going to eat something. My Jivan is going to eat something, and I have to keep ready to digest that. Okay, so this is
okay,
your scientific reason behind that.
okay, yeah. My friend, my best friend from Mozambique, he used the hand
Yeah,
feed mouths in their country. When he comes to China, he saw we use chopsticks,
yeah,
and first he thought it will be difficult to use this tool, but after 2 years, he began to use chopsticks frequently and efficiently.
yeah,
And when he went back to his country, he bought some chopsticks for his family members and recommended them to use chopsticks and spoons.
yeah,
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 some guys they choose chopstick as presents uh, for their family members.
yeah. I do agree with you. It's about all about habit. As I said, we have that kind of food culture. You have to use your hand, but definitely if you wanna use a spoon, something like that, so definitely you'll be very habitual after maybe 6 months and after 1 year. Yeah, it's all about habit. Yeah.